Alright, so today I'm going to be giving you guys a full tour of my room and setup. And yeah, let's get started with the room tour. Alright, so right here you got my door. Next to it there's a light switch, which is actually smart, so I could use it with my Alexa. But to the left of my door there's 2 closets. Inside of the closets there's a bunch of tech stuff and just all of my clothes in there. But yeah, right here there's my windows. On it there's this LED strip from Font, which is also smart, and I could actually connect it to my Alexa, which I think is pretty cool, and I could just change, like turn it off, change the colors and all of that. And yeah, next to that we have my Dyson fan, and because it gets so hot in my room, I bought it and it's been working well. I could just change everything, like the speed. There's a bunch of customization on that thing, and yeah, I think it looks pretty good. Under my sit stand desk there's a bunch of random stuff, but yeah, this is my sit stand desk. You could move it up or down. There's a timer feature, and then there's like height 1, which is sitting down. Height 2, I programmed it to be standing up. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good on it. I have my laptop. I used to have a whole setup on it, but I changed that because I didn't really like it, and I kind of like editing and doing stuff on my laptop around my house. So I pretty much use my laptop and this thing right here, and I just put my laptop on it. And yeah, and to the right I have this plant, and then this lamp right here. This lamp is like you turn off and on right here. There's the brightness. There's actually a wireless charger also on it, and you could change like the warmth of the light. And yeah, on the desk there's a wireless charger. On the side of it there's a lock button, so like the buttons don't work, and then when I press it again they do work. So yeah, and next to that we have 2 USBs, which I use to just charge anything that I need. And yeah, that's pretty much my second desk. I also use it to do homework and all of that stuff. So yeah, moving on, next to it right here we have this cart, which I put just random stuff on it. Pretty much all of my camera gear, and there's like a bliss light down there. Like camera gear, there's a lens right here, there's this like filter right here, another like a wide lens right there, batteries behind there, and yeah, there's pretty much just random stuff right here. I can move this around. I'm actually planning on cleaning this up a little bit because it's kind of messy, so yeah. Alright, so next to that cart we have my setup. For the chair that I'm using, it's this like New House, I'm pretty sure the company's called, chair, and I really like it. It's mesh and it has a headrest, and you could adjust the where you put your hands. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. You could adjust like how slanted you want to be and how straight. Over here you have my TV. I don't use it that much, but I'm planning on getting like a longer HDMI cable, so I could attach it and have like pretty much 3 monitors, because the one that I have, like the HDMI cable, isn't long enough. So yeah, with that I'll probably change in the future. But on the left of my desk, or actually let me talk about my desk real quick. So I actually built this desk. It's like there's like wood on top of it. There's IKEA legs, and yeah, under here we have this like music player that's covering a bunch of cables behind there. There's a foot pedal, and then these like pedals for my steering wheel that I have. And then right here we have my headset. I actually have a headset holder right here, and yeah, I could also just charge my headset because I routed a cable right there. And yeah, that's under the desk. So right here to the left we have my PC. We have this random candle, my iPad right here, and then a plant. Behind the PC we have a floodlight. I somehow managed to mount it back there. I don't really know how, but I managed to mount it back there, and it gives out a nice glow because it just looks pretty bad with it off. Right here we have my PC. My PC is pretty stacked. It has a 3080 Ti. I have AL120 fans from Lee. I have 32 gigabytes of Corsair Vengeance RAM, Ryzen 7 5800X with a Corsair H150i Elite Capella CPU cooler. We have LED strips around here, and for my motherboard I'm using the Asus ROG Strix B550F gaming motherboard, and I also have a 500 gigabyte SSD in here, and it's all inside the Lee O11 Dynamic. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this PC build in the comments down below. Also, I forgot to talk about this carpet. It's like a blue and gray carpet that I have on my floor, and I think it matches like the whole room because it's like blue and gray, and my whole room is kind of like blue and gray, so I think it matches pretty well. And yeah, moving on to what is next to my PC, we have this Macali lamp. They actually sent this over, and I really like it. It has this wooden finish on the bottom, and you could actually just touch right here to turn it on, and then there's 3 brightness modes. I really like it because there's also 4 USBs, 2 on this side and 2 on that side, so I could plug in anything that I want. Right here we have a plant that's covering like where I mounted my blue compass, which is my boom arm that I use with my Blue Yeti microphone. I've been using for a really long time, and I bought it for around like $130. Also, the shock mount is from the company Blue, which is pretty much the company that made the microphone and the boom arms. And yeah, moving on to the monitors, I have an LG 165Hz 32-inch monitor. It's been working really well for me. I really like it. Behind it I have a RGB strip, so it like flashes behind there, and I think that makes like the setup kind of pop, and I really like it. I'm probably gonna get another RGB strip for the back of this monitor. There's like RGB down here but not up there, so it's kind of looks bad. But so yeah, I'll probably get a RGB strip for the top monitor, and it'll just make the setup kind of glow more. And the monitor up here is an Acer 144 hertz monitor. It's 24 inches, and yeah, it's been pretty good. I used it as a vertical monitor, and I changed my setup a couple days ago. If you guys want to watch that video, it's on my YouTube channel. But yeah, I changed my setup a couple days ago and to this like new like monitor formation, and I think it looks really good. On top of this monitor, I have this mount that's holding up my Logitech C920S. I use this for streaming. It gives me a nice top-down shot of my keyboard and mouse. Next to my top monitor, I have this ring light, which I can turn on using, there's a button back there. I turn it on when I'm streaming, so I have good lighting when I'm streaming. Down here, I have a plant, and then my Razer Viper Ultimate. Alright, and for the peripherals I'm rocking, I have a lot of keyboards and mice, but this is the setup that I'm using currently. So I'm using 2 mice. Normally I'm using the Rodecaster Burst Pro Air. I really like this mouse. It has 2 side buttons on the side, and it's a really nice shape, and I really like the RGB, and I think it's a really good mouse. But yeah, right next to that, I have my Razer Viper Ultimate, which I use sometimes. It's still a really good mouse, and it looks really good, so I'm gonna keep it on my desk. And for my keyboard, I'm using a custom keyboard. Inside of it, there's a lot of switches, like black switches, novelty creams, and just a bunch more. But the keycaps that I'm using are the Japanese style keycaps. You could check out everything that's in my setup actually in my Amazon storefront, which is going to be linked down below in the description. So if you guys want to check anything out that's in my whole room, go check out that. But yeah, moving back onto the keyboard, this is I forgot what the case is called. It's some like G64 something X. I forgot what it's called, but you could check it out on my Amazon storefront. And then for my Stream Deck, it's on the left of my like mouse pad. And for my mouse pad, I'm using this Gutsy mouse pad, the white topo design, and I think it looks really good. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up the whole setup. Let me know what you guys think of the setup in the comments down below. I actually worked really hard on the setup, and I think it turned out really good. There's some stuff that I want to do to it to make it look even better, but yeah, I think it looks pretty good for now. If you guys want to check out the video of me building it, like I said, it's going to be somewhere on my YouTube channel, probably a couple videos down. Alright, and to the right of my setup, you have my bed. I have this nice gray like cover on it, and on it normally I just keep some stuff. Like currently I have this tripod, which I used for recording this video. And yeah, on top of my bed I have these shelves. Up there I have my shelf for my GeForce RTX 3080 Ti, my Razer Viper Ultimate mouse, my Xbox controller. I have my RK61 right there. Down here I have more boxes like my Ryzen 7 5800 Xbox, my motherboard box, this DK63, my SteelSeries box, there's a speaker right there, and then right here there's my little like Apple section. I have my iPad box, my phone box, and then my 2 AirPods. I actually have the 3rd generations and then the newest ones. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the whole room. There's nothing else I should probably really talk about. Oh yeah, I forgot, there's a floodlight right here. Yeah, just gives some light for my stream background. And I think that's pretty much it for my whole room. Let me know if you guys have any questions about my setup in the comments down below. And if you guys want to check out anything, you guys can use the Amazon storefront link that's in the description of this video. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a great rest of your day, and hit that sub button because we're super close to 4,000 subscribers.